lights on?
Yes and no.
We built the font first, and then we kept the same shape, turned it up, and it became the ambo. And then we flipped it over, and it became the altar. And those bibelots, if you'd like one, you can take one. They're to remember your baptism.
And when did this get installed?
This might be 2 years, a year and a half. It went to the National Youth Gathering, and it went to Houston to the National Convention. They're saying, so this took quite a while to develop and build all of these, about a year and a half. And then Bill made the mosaic, and then we retextured it. It was getting so beat up, and so that's Bondo, like you fix your car with, and of course the bronze sort of relates to 3 pieces. So the round shapes sort of connect them, the bibelots in here, and then this round shape you can see is the front of that. So if you stood this up, it would look like that. And then, so these are movable and you can change them. I think your dad would really like this. There's 30,000 bibelots plus moving all over the world. People give them to each other and remind you of their baptism, and so those shapes became those shapes, and then they go into the window. And the window's name is Abundant Joy. The altar, the front of it, becomes a pyramid that changes. There's an idea your dad would love. An idea that technology, you would make things and they would change with the sermons. Well, this pyramid is a TV screen. And what happens is students can create their own pyramids, and so we can have a new pyramid every day, and we can store them on a disc.
What's a pyramid? Just explain.
A pyramid's
color,
the seasonal colors and the symbols of the season, and so kids get involved, with music and handbells and whatever. Well, they can get visually involved, and
wow.
They can now
and that
store them all on
and
a
that
disc.
Can be projected here on the screen.
Yeah, and it's projected. It lights up, and so.
And then you designed this altar.
So this is that turned over. So the two sacraments and the Word are the same shapes. They're just arranged different. Sort of makes a trinity in a sense. They're the same yet different. And then this is the window that the Lang kids gave in honor of their parents. And Abby, their granddaughter, helped make it with 4 other of my students.
And isn't your specialty, don't you have a background making stained glass?
Yeah, for about 30 years now. We just
wow.
built a resurrection window in Iowa. Just got installed this week.
Wow.
Big butterflies.
What size is that one?
It's 16 feet by 8 feet.
Whoa.
Yeah. You have to go on the blog. You can see it being made. And some
that'd be great.
finished pictures. Yeah.
And this window has always been, or the space has always been back here?
This was doors when we were students. They got their stuff in and off the stage this way, and then it was windows, and way back in the 80s, they talked to me about building a window. We never did that. So now we just decided to make a window, and then the Langs came along and decided they'd like to be part of this. And so this was all glass pretty much that we had from other jobs.
Sort of remnants from other jobs.
Yeah, and it's also beautiful, and it was just sitting there, and I was like, we got to do something cool with this. So, yeah.
Cool. And then what's this here? This is
Well, this is the Marxhausen cross.
oh, it is here?
Yeah, this is the Reinhold piece.
And what's that made out of?
That's gold, and I'm not sure what kind of wood
Just
he used.
looks like wood.
Yeah,
And then he's got a little red thing here.
right. Painted.
And it looks solid. It's not a tomato.
Yeah.
Dad never liked tomatoes. Not ripe ones, at least. And what's at the bottom?
Little mosaic. Need some work. A couple pieces have come out. I'll probably get to that soon.
But then this has been used for worship services in the...
Since the 70s.
Wow.
Yeah.
And something about this space, for those who don't know, this is the...
This is Weller Auditorium.
Okay.
And until we get a chapel, this is our chapel space.
Mm-hmm. And they have like daily
chapels.
They come and worship and sing and
Right.
focus on a meditation. What's
Right.
this one here?
Deb Hirschbacher.
Who?
One of my students, when she was here at Concordia, built this as a project in class.
Uh-huh.
That's the Lenten side, and the other side is mosaic.
So this was a class project. She did it for credit.
Uh-huh. That was one of her projects.
How heavy would you say that is? More than 10 pounds?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Really good craftsmanship, I think.
Hmm.
She's designing a window for their church. She's married to, she's now a Jerkin,
Uh-huh.
and they are over in Iowa, and we're building a window for their church next.
Sweet.
She's designing it.
So how do these churches come to even know about this Center for Liturgical Arts?
Word of mouth. Mostly.
Word of mouth.
And
They've seen what other things you've done.
Yeah, and a lot of times someone will pick up a brochure or go to our website. They'll be Googling something, and then they'll stumble upon us, and they'll start looking at it and go, wow, look at this stuff. And
Uh-huh.
then they'll contact us, and we'll start talking to them. We come alongside the church or school or hospitals and libraries and lots of places.
Uh-huh.
And then we build artwork.
Wow. And do you build it on location, or you build it here?
A lot of it here, and our students get involved, and that's a win-win. The congregation gets something really beautiful and just for them, and our students get to build something and get that experience.
Yes.
And the money just lets us do more and give more and, continue.
Yeah.
So it's like win-win-win all the time. And,
That's neat.
we do about 30 jobs a year now.
Really? 30? That many?
We're hoping to do more, so if you know anyone, just let us know. And we just, hopefully we'll be a blessing to the church, and not just the Missouri Center Lutheran Church, but the whole church body. And so we're doing more churches that, and like I said, a hospital right now. We're doing
Really?
all the
Where's that at?
in Norfolk.
Okay, in Nebraska.
And but we're doing a church right now, a mosaic in Connecticut, a platform for under the altar in Ohio.
Uh-huh.
We just installed this week for Easter this resurrection window in Des Moines area, and doing some sculptures in Omaha.
Wow.
We finished last year a large job in Bakersfield. I'll be going to Houston to work on a job downtown Houston pretty soon. So, yeah, and even we have a cross we made for a Chinese school. So we do things, all over. We're over 100 jobs that we've completed.
Wow.
And so we're getting better known, and
Word of mouth.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.